Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another big BTS Friday. There is so much to watch, so much, like tons of BTS content, which is cool because every single Friday we do BTS reactions, and we're gonna do pretty much every single one of them going forward. So we'll make sure we react to all of them. But I really want to continue the documentary reaction. I haven't watched the part 2 or part 3 ones yet, and I really want to do that. So I think for now we're gonna do the rest of the documentary. We're gonna continue the documentary reactions. Then we'll come back to all the interviews and everything that's come out and all the extra footage. I think they're even bringing back Run BTS, which I don't know when they are, but there are rumors and almost pretty much confirmed that it is coming back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't wait for that. Let me know if anyone knows when that's supposed to be coming back. But for now, please like, please subscribe, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the BTS Netflix documentary, The Return, Part 2. Is that honey? Oh, that's for your vocals, right? It's good for your throat. Or is it not honey? Does Jimin not like honey? Tall boys not like honey? That look like really liquidy honey. Gosh, that looks lovely.
애들아 운동 가야 되는데 이거 왜 이렇게 열심히 하는 거야? 야 씨. 예.
한쪽으로 이렇게 모은다고 생각하면 이걸 잡고 한다고?
Thing is, when you think about the level of choreo they do, the level of exertion that they do, just look at them on stage. When it comes to singing and movements, that energy is so key. BTS take everything so seriously, which they need to really. They put 100% into everything. The thing is as well, they want to go up on that stage and have fun and also give an incredible performance. That's what they want to do. And if they can't, if they're struggling or anything like that, then they're not. That's going to be taken away from their fun. I think they know that. I think that's why they always do this. I've never known anyone to work like BTS work. I mean, just look. Or just writing songs or exercising or sorting out your vocals or physical training. There's never any relaxation.
이거 레터링 플레이.
I love that Tay still uses a retro camera, bless him.
저만의 생각일 수 있겠지만은 거리들이나 녹음하는 환경이나 뭐 제가 자주 가는 맛집의 음식들도 그대로인 것 같더라고요. 저만 조금 바뀌었나 뭐 이런 생각? 나만 시간 멈췄나? 4, 5년 만에 BTS라는 이름으로 다시 아미를 볼 텐데 그때 아미는 정말 뭔가 좀 바뀌어 있을 수도 있겠다라는 생각도 하고 있는 것 같아요.
That's really sweet. So Tae's basically saying that he feels the same. And he's looking around at the other, the other members of BTS, his friends, and they seem different. Things seem to have changed. The world seems different. But for him, everything feels the same. He feels the same. And he's also thinking about ARMY, how much they've grown and changed in that time. But he feels like he's been frozen in time. Looking in. I love that we saw him practicing his pitch so seriously as well, bless him. Did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? I drive.
Please join us as we'll make a special guest. He's set to return with his fellow members of BTS for a highly anticipated reunion that the world has been waiting for.
Nah, look at him. That's our boy!
The mound is yours.
He's such a sweetheart. I love him so much. V is just one of the purest souls on this planet. Ooh, great pitch.
That's V throwing out the first pitch. The place is going nuts.
He did amazing. He did amazing. How do you feel about that? Haters, how you feel? He did amazing.
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
Yeah. Oh man, he's the best. I really do mean it when I say I think he's one of the kindest souls ever. I think he is just such a sweetheart. I really do. I think he is so lovely. He's just full of love and kindness. It just melts my heart every time I see him. He's so respectful and sweet. 1 week left in LA, huh?
확정된 곡이 그러면 몇 곡이죠, 거의?
확정?
그러니까 지금 대충 추려진 곡이?
지금
14곡?
14곡. 네. 바디 투 바디도 컨펌 주셨고
그럼요.
그리고 바디 투 바디 그때 들어보셨던 최초 녹음 아리랑
네.
샘플링 하는 거는
그거는 아예 그냥 그냥 음성이 안 들리던데 그냥 아무리 어떤 식으로 써보려고 했는데도
네. 지금 조금 계속 작업을 하고 계세요. 이제 피드백 받아가지고 그리고 노멀도 쓰실 수 있을 거예요.
노멀 나왔구나.
네.
넣을 수가 없어. 전반적으로 영어 가사가 너무 많아서 좀 한국어로 좀 가사를 좀 했으면 좋겠다. 랩은 특히나
네.
더 왜냐면 이게 약간 되게 어센틱해야 되는 앨범인데 영어가 너무 많아버리면
이게 당연히 진정성도 중요한데 어쨌든 앨범이 좀 글로벌 하려면
One thing that so for example, One OK Rock, they're Japan's biggest band, and what they do when they're trying to appeal to the global market as well as stay authentic is they have 2 versions of every song. Now, that's a lot of work, granted, but it is something that like they do. So I wonder if BTS have ever considered doing that. So they'll have like a full Japanese version and then they'll have like an English version. And then the audience can choose which one they listen to. But I think most of the members speak full English, so I imagine it's a little bit easier for that sort of stuff. But yeah, I wonder if BTS have ever considered doing something like that. But again, so much work.
포기는 해야 될 것 같거든요.
이거를 어떻게 이 시간 안에 할 거냐.
If they were worried about like remaining
이게 없게
authentic but appealing to that wider
사실은
market.
현실적으로 부족한 시간이기는 하다.
케로신, 멜라토닌.
야 우리 발음 필요하면 내가 음성 메모로 보내줄게. 케로신, 도파민, 케미컬 인듀스 뭐 이렇게 보내줄게.
Endless. In the night and the rain. 그거 죄송해요. 자꾸 왜 이러는 거야?
아니 지금 좋았어 근데 뉘앙스.
In the night and the rain. 죄송해요. 씨.
Oh, you're doing it. It sounds good.
Road to the top is
From the bottom to the top,
아 발음 진짜.
From the bottom to the top,
God, they sound so great, don't they?
너무 어렵다.
Oh, it sounds so good.
우리가 다 들어갈
Yeah.
수 있어. 그 한글로 치면 삼음절인데 이 삼음절에 They Thought That 우리가 다 들어갈 수 있어.
Tell me how you feel. 영원 또 나밖에 못해, but that is how we kill. 눈만 또 허벌나게 큰 너희가 말하길. Are they for real? For real?
The thing is, right, when you're trying to sing in like a bilingual tone, like when you're trying to like go between Korean and English or any like double language thing, there are pros and cons to it. The cons are it's so difficult, especially if one of those languages isn't a language you fully know and master. Then it's difficult because you don't know what like you can use. But for someone like RM, who speaks like fluent English and speaks fluent Korean and can jump back and forth between the two, when you have people who can speak those 2 languages fluently, especially rappers, you get some of the best rappers in the world. And the reason I'm saying this is because they can like jump, like switch out and change whatever lines and bars they want to make it flow perfectly. So they could literally be singing in Korean for half a verse, end that verse on English, and then that will flow in with a Korean like end on the next bar, and it will all like synchronize and click because they have like a larger like vocabulary at their arsenal to utilize, so they can just make it flow massively well. And some of the best rappers in the world are bilingual ones, and like because they're able to utilize that. But with BTS, they have to like navigate it when then like a lot of the members aren't fully fluent in English. They're all doing so well with their English, but then a lot of them aren't fully fluent. So I imagine it's much more difficult in that regard. When you don't fully speak the other language, it's so difficult. And I got nothing but praise for them because I can imagine it's so hard.
들어볼게요.
Man, he's looking shredded. His arms are huge.
오늘의 소주. 단데? 오늘 하루가 인상이 깊었다는 거지.
남준 좀 나왔냐 가사? 아 이게 내가 쓰면서 계속 걱정했던 게 이게 약간 잘못 어설프게 들리면 좀 그렇잖아. 약간
pronunciation?
그렇지 발음이.
겁나 힘들어.
근데 그만큼 이제 연습을 좀 많이 하지 한국어보다는 그렇잖아.
근데 이게 노력을 단기간에 아무리 최선을 다해도 구린 건 구리잖아.
할 수 있어. 지민 할 수 있어.
좀 성숙해질 필요도 있어.
그러니까 우리 좀 가사가 이제 좀 어른이 돼도 상관없지.
I love that RM sends them like sound bites. If they're struggling with the pronunciation of some words, he'll send them like a sound bite so they can like listen to it and then like that's the best way. Which actually for me, because I'm currently learning another language as well, for me that helps a lot. Like hearing it helps more than like reading or seeing it.
Till the dawn, or like something like I could hear they come, stuff.
Well, then that should be said.
Like they could be like the bad dreams or like insomnia or like I literally just don't know what I want. Like after work, I just like after the session, we go home at like 8, and like we have like I don't know like 5-6 hours like before I sleep. I just don't know what I want to do.
So then that's the line then, because that's your real emotion. You don't
Don't
even
know what to do.
This is normal.
That is normal.
Kerosene, dopamine, anything you want. It could be that, or like chase it till we know. Like, or it could be like, they don't even help to turn me off. But doesn't it sound awkward? Like melody-wise, like.
Not to me.
I'm not a native, so I don't know. So. Personally, I really hate to be stuck in a routine. But funny thing is, we spent a year and a half in the military. Now it all feels like a dream. It feels like we're never there.
I imagine this is what I don't have to imagine. I know this is completely different, and I do apologize if anyone takes offense to drawing this kind of comparison because it isn't the same. But this is what a lot of people feel like when it comes to COVID, don't they? You talk to people about COVID and lockdown and what happened to the world then, and for so many people, it just feels like it never happened. It feels like a dream. It feels like you went to sleep, woke up 2 years past. And I can honestly imagine that going in the military and enlisting feels very similar because this is your normal life and normal routine. And then one day, that's all gone. Like, that's put on hold. And you have, like, a year and a half, 2 years of this. And then all of a sudden, that's gone over here, and your normal life continues again. So, because this is so different from your life, it must be hard for you to ever look back at that moment. I imagine you just look back over it, like it never even happened.
Old Greece. There were two ways of thinking about time. One is Chronos, and one is Kairos. In the military, we had to do the same thing over and over again. Time just passed by. That was Chronos. But here in LA, time with the members. It's my second family. This feels like Kairos. Time really stretches and you really feel. I don't know how to say in English. 무상함 of time.
RM with his sheer poetry, getting me all teary-eyed here. I'm just happy that they're happy, that they're back, and then I love how much they love each other, the way they talk about each other. RM saying like here, back, with, you know, his brothers. Time stretches, every day stretches, every moment feels precious, every moment lasts a lifetime.
제게 수영 한번 보여줘.
Well, the pool's deep. That's a very deep pool. It's such a deep pool. It doesn't look that big, but it's so deep. I love that. You always get that. You always get that. Every time I'm in a swimming pool with my wife, we do this. Every time. Every time. It says, all right, we're all in a pool. Who can hold their breath the longest? The other thing is, like, how far can you swim underwater? Anyone know that one? Literally. I went to a spa, like, a few months ago. I had 2 friends and my wife. And we were all playing this in a spa. They're all looking at it. Look at their smiles. Yeah, oh boy, this is the best. I love swimming. It's one of the main things I feel like everyone should learn to do is like swim. More than anything, more than like riding a bike or any other kind of physical thing. I feel like everyone should learn to swim. And it's not just because it's good for you or because it's safe, but it's also because there is a feeling in the water that you will never get anywhere else on this planet. When you jump into water and you're just floating there, you're flying. And like if you're in the ocean, you are literally flying. You are flying above the ground. The ground is below you and you are flying. And that's what swimming does. Swimming lets you fly. You can fly amongst the fish.
2.0에서도 저는 이것도 좀 변해야 된다고 생각을 해요. 우리만 하는 가사는 사실 많이 안 들어요.
원래 하셨던 것들이 사실 막 온이나 블랙스완 이런 게 다 남들이 공감할 수 있는 노래는 전 아닌 것 같아요.
네, 맞아요.
네.
이 스윙 같은 곡 그러니까 예를 들면 메인 싱글이라든지 중심이 되는 곡은 좀 더 포용이 가능한 쪽으로 접근을 해보는 게 어떨지를 이야기를 하는 것 같아요. 그래서
싱글인지 아닌지 모르지만 너무 중요한 노래라서 여러 가지 방향을 트라이 해보고
모호한 결과물이 나올 수도 있지 않을까요?
급하게 많이
이 분위기가 되게 약간 잔잔하고 좀 해서 저희가 아는 저희답지는 않죠. 사실은
근데 이런 노래를
It's true.
무조건 뭔가 하고 생각은 할 수 있는 지점은 있는 것 같아요.
I just wanna die. I just wanna die.
아니 뭐 이런 거 막 효과음 나오고 아마 뭐 그런 될 걸 아마. 뭐 그런 거. 아니 그게 아니고 보컬로 막 효과 줘가지고 막 하는데 랩 자리를 만들어야 돼. 지금 어쨌든 수록자가 정리가 좀 덜 됐으니까.
알겠습니다.
일단 훅 고칠게요.
예.
네, 준비되면 말해주세요.
됐습니다.
아, 예, 가보겠습니다. 바로.
Swim, 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 swim.
한번 찍어보겠습니다.
Swim, 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 swim. 죄송합니다.
네, 다시요.
Swim, 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 swim.
The way that they have done this, I love. Also, I've never realized how much Swim sounds like a Stranger Things freaking like track or something, doesn't it? I love how they've mixed like them in the studio with the actual songs and how they've like shown them writing, crafting, creating the song, and then all of a sudden the finished song comes in, picks up, and sort of takes the baton and runs. This documentary's been incredibly
When the
direct.
song keeps like singing swim, it's like just like it's not like a command. It's not like recommending. It's just like swim, swim. It
Your
could
body,
be like just
natural.
describing.
It's like breathing is breathing. Your body is just naturally doing it. It's instinct.
You know, somebody like or myself almost give up, but not give up like 100%.
Can be an animal too, cause you got my heart.
다시 할게요. 우리가 이런 톤이 나올까는 모르겠다.
뭐야, 저 어디야? 어렵다.
아 그럼 쉬었으면 뭐 아무나 다 히트 쓰지.
이런 건 별로예요?
뭐 해봐. 매일매일 아침이 온다는 게 좀 무서울 때가 있거든요. 뭐 군대에서도 특히 이제 반복된 하루하루를 살면서 많이 느꼈고.
요새는 너무 뭐 분기마다 유행하는 것들이 달라지고
This is what Aram was talking about earlier. That he doesn't like routine because then it feels to him like every day blends into one and then time just passes. I say this to people loads because you'll talk to people and they say as they get older, time goes quicker. And then I always say this, it doesn't, but it feels like it does. Because how it works is you looking back at time. That's it. So if you look back, that's why like lockdown and COVID feels like it blinked by because none of us did anything. If you look back at like a month and you haven't done anything, you've just worked, come home for an entire month, nothing. Then when you look back at that month, there's no identifiable significant point in that entire month that you will recognize in your mind. When you're older, you'll look back at it and it will be nothing. But let's say every day you did something different, went somewhere different, did something different, met someone different, went out, did this, did that, did something different, listened to a new album, listened to a new song, watched a different movie, anything. Then when you look back at that month, you'll be like, it will just seem like the longest month in the world to you. It will seem like it went so slow because every day was its own story. And when you get older, you slot into routines a lot more and you just start doing the same thing every day. And then that's why it feels like time goes quicker. It's not that time's going quicker. It's that when you look back, you have nothing to make it feel like it went slow. Does that make sense?
아티스트들이 계속 나오잖아요. 계속 똑같은 걸 할 수는 없죠. 우리.
그냥 하루하루 물살을 밀고 가듯이 그냥 살아가는 거다.
오, 좋은데요?
Yeah, you nailed it, Jet!
애들이 되게 잘 만들어
Worldwide hands up!
명곡이 많아. 내가 애들보다 늦게 도착했으니까 얘네들이 이제 일을 어디서 어디까지 해놨고 나는 뭘 해야 되며 이제 이런 생각을 모르니까 좀 겁이 나긴 했는데 그래도 12년 붙어 있었다고 말 안 해도 뭘 해야 되는지 알겠더라고. 눈빛만 봐도 알 수 있어.
I love Jin's mentality.
바다 도착.
We're at the beach. We're at the beach. I've never been to LA. If I'm being perfectly honest, I've heard mixed things about LA. Sometimes I speak to people that live there and they say, like, it's okay, it's very busy. Apparently there's like quite a big like homeless crisis out there as well. And I hear things about that quite a lot. And then a lot of other content creators I know who have gone out there have not had the best time, like YouTubers and stuff, to make content. They've like come back and said like it's like they've had people come up to them and the first thing they'll ask is like, how many subs do you have? How much money do you make? And like questions like this, and it's like, okay. So I've heard that. Then I've also heard that it's beautiful and the beaches are beautiful and the people are beautiful and it has like an amazing culture and wonderful food, and if you know the right places to go, it's got like a good community, and everything around LA is like wonderful. There's a lot to explore. So I hear good and bad, which to be honest, there's good and bad in every city. I'd love to go there though. The way Jungkook just watched that.
Sorry, we just broke it.
Oh no!
가면 안 되는 거야?
As long as it's not over the water. You must admit, it's super sweet how they like broke the light, and you can see like Arirang was like actually upset. He's like, "Oh, sorry, we broke." Like, it's okay, it's okay. But Arirang, you can see, was genuinely upset. Bless him. I love the soundtrack for this as well. Very retro. It's very 80s. They're actually playing. Oh, they're playing football. Ah. Playing football on sand. Crazy. What a man! Amazing. Amazing.
와, 야 대단하다 야. 와, LA에 어울리는 남자.
지민, 넌 낭만이야.
진짜 행복하지 않냐?
좋아요.
맞긴 해.
I wonder this sometimes, and please don't take any offense to me wondering this. I wonder if any other army or anyone watching this has wondered this as well. But with how positively BTS talk about LA, I sometimes wonder if they'll move there. Or like maybe not all of them, but some of them. They spend a lot of time in America now, and they work with loads of American artists, and especially when it comes to like writing their albums and that sort of stuff. And they seem to be out there a lot. And I wonder if there's a part of them that would like to move over there. I wonder. Because I imagine, like, they're just so... I mean, don't get me wrong, they're famous everywhere in the world, but in your home country, you'll always be bigger. And I wonder if, for them to find that kind of privacy, it'll be, like, a bit more private there. I don't know. I've wondered about it a few times, because they do talk so positively about it that I do wonder.
잘 할 수 있겠지?
I hope to move to that side of the
우리
ocean.
열심히 하고 있어요.
어때요? 안 들었구나.
야, 나 다른 거 보고 있어.
아유.
웨딩 촬영하길래. Killing it, girl.
어때요? 좀 삶을 사는 것 같아요? 와 방금 뭐냐
A
저거?
dolphin.
우와 진짜다.
좋아 아직 안. 나왔다.
에.
돌고래 아니지 않아?
아 돌고래야 저거.
돌고래야.
돌고래네.
I love that. I love that so much. They just sit there and just see a dolphin.
가자.
And that was the live stream we all got. That was the live stream we all got. The choppy, no signal live stream on a beach in LA. As they walked back to their house on the side.
파이팅 남준아. 만나세요.
와 이제
오케이 바이바이. 수고하고 파이팅하고 응원할게 제이요. 나 보고 싶다고 울지 말고. 울지 마. 윤기야 나 간다 먼저. 들어가요.
I love the most casual goodbye ever from Sugar. I'm leaving. Yep. Okay. Who's gonna give the best goodbye?
윤기야 먼저 간다. 와 부럽다. 나도 너처럼 빨리 갔으면 좋겠다. 놔라.
지민은 5분 뒤에 온대?
한 5분 남았대.
Don't fall asleep, Jin.
옛날 유연했는데 말이지.
I like Jin was about to fall
집에 있어도
asleep.
집에 가고 싶은 거. 집에 가지만 집에 가고 싶은 거. 뭔지 알지? 뭔지 아냐고.
집에 있는데 집에 가고 싶다고요?
그래 그런 거 있잖아.
Do you guys get that? Do you get that? Some place feels like home. You're home, but you want to go home. I think anyone watching this who's like, you know, got a partner, kids, or close to their parents, or anything like that, or got like some friends that you're really close with, that's when you get that energy. You can be anywhere in the world, but if you're with some people, you feel like you're home. And then sometimes that feeling can translate to or transition to everything around you, and then it feels like home, but you miss your home. You miss your comfort, you miss your house, you miss your normality, but you feel home.
한국
I
가면 너
get it.
집에 놀러 가도 돼?
되죠.
아니 너 없을 때.
그건 안 되죠.
우리 가족이잖아. 너도 내 집 놀러 올 수 있는 권한 줄게. 너희 집 비밀번호 좀 알려줘. 주문 등록해줘.
그럴 수 없는.
주문 등록해줘.
Register my fingerprint. No. Can I come round? Of course you can. What about when you're not there? Then no. I love the idea of Jin just going around Jungkook's house and just chilling in there, just like, yeah, well, you know, just like sitting on his living room. He just comes home, he's like, what are you doing? He's like sitting on his sofa, just watching some TV. Hey.
그래 간다고.
먼저 들어가 있으라고.
너 올 때까지 기다렸어.
고마워요.
가는 거였는데 이거
아.
내가 받은 장원 있지.
알았어 이거
근데 주려고
인증샷 남길게 인증샷.
내 방에 꺼내놨다가
이제 주는 거예요?
일주일 동안 못 줬어. 그래서 지금 가는 날 준다.
한국에서 보자.
한다 한국에서 보자고 열심히 하고 파이팅해. 네. 화이팅.
Aww. Jim is such a sweetheart. Like Jin got like, yeah, bye, and then Jimin's like giving him a cuddle, walking him out the door, like everything. Like these two are so sweet. Jin waiting for Jimin to come back as well. Sweeties. Aww, Jimin is such a sweetie. Those two are adorable together.
아리랑 존나 멋있는데 타이틀로. 뭐냐면 아리랑을 뭔가 가져오려고 하는 순간 그런 건 그냥 비주얼적으로 가져오면 될 것 같고 정신만 아리랑에 있으면 되는 거지.
맞아. 결국 아리랑은 우리가 하고 싶은 걸 하는 게 아리랑이다.
이게 새 아리랑이다. 이게 우리가 새
우리의 아리랑이다.
그렇지, 우리의 아리랑이다.
살짝 떨어졌다. 나 단서부 출신.
이제 갈 때가 됐나 보다.
Somebody like you. Yeah. Somebody like you. Somebody like you.
아 근데 난 사실 좀 한국 가면은 좀 먹먹할 것 같아.
나 지민이랑 그 이야기 했었어.
가면 그리울 것 같긴 해.
아니 바이브보다 혼자서 여기서 살려면 그런 건 모르겠는데 지금 오랜만에 우리끼리 이렇게 있는데 내가 자고 일어나서 물가지로 내려왔을 때 형이 포켓몬 하고 있고 그러니까 이게 약간 당연해져가지고
숙소 한번 살까? 재밌었어 진짜.
It must be so freaking nice for them. Like they've been enlisted and haven't seen each other for so long, and even before that were probably like doing other things, and now like they wanted to write the album together. They spent all this time in LA together in the same house under the same roof every morning. Like, yeah, it must have been so. It must have like snapped them back to like their early days, and it also must have just been so nice because they love each other so much. They care for each other so much. It's so sweet watching them. It like makes me wish I had like a group like this, you know, friends or people. Like I'm like, it's part of me that's jealous, but in a nice way. It's so sweet. BTS have a bond that everyone aspires to have.
언제 또 한번 하자 해야지. 나네. 먹먹할 것 같다며.
한번 해. 야야야. 아 근데 여기 진짜 그리울 것 같아.
저희끼리도 이제 밤에 술 먹고 하면은 엄청 얘기 많이 하는데 음악 작업한 거에 대해서 우리끼리 대화를 하다가 뭐 부질없는 의미 없는 대화들을 할 때도 너무 좋고 당연히 나는 방탄소년단 아니고 BTS고 내가 와야 될 곳에 왔고 우리는 다 같이 모여서 음악을 해야 되고 무대를 해야 되는 사람들이 다라는 생각이 커서 네 이제 해야 될 것들을 하면 되겠구나 그런 생각이 드는 것 같습니다.
I miss this side of the world so much. I love going. I know there's like drama and political drama and that sort of stuff. I know, but I have such a soft spot for America, and I know so many people I talk to do as well, and Canada as well. Just that side of the world, I just love it. I love it so much. Like I said, I'm hoping to one day move to that side of the world. I don't think it'll be America, but it'll definitely be over the ocean, and I'm hoping to, and we're working on it. And there's just so much vastness there. I think that's it. That's why people talk about like the possibilities. There's just so much. Here in England, it's so tiny. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I've gone everywhere, and I'm not that old, and I feel like it's a video game and I've completed it. I want more opportunities for my little ones. I want them to be able to do more, see more, go to more places. And yeah, and I feel like maybe BTS feel like that as well. It's just such a vastness, an endless possibility.
잘했나 싶기도 하고. 일단 컨셉은 무조건 아리랑이 맞고. 근데 그 아리랑의 단어의 의미를
So interesting hearing them talk about this.
사실 저희한테 달린 문제거든요.
Knowing what they ended up doing, like we know.
관점인 것 같은데.
So we're like seeing their processing creating, but we know what they do.
것 같아요. 근데 아쉽다. 결국 어쨌든 이게 못한 거잖아요. 내일 모레 가야 되고 그래서. 아니다. 하루 내일이네.
Like they're all like talking about like this concept and Arirang as a concept and that should be the title, and we know what the title was. We know, but they don't know, but we know.
I am hungry. 여기서 새로 만들어
아니.
They're gonna kill us.
아 이런 식으로.
그렇게 해서 그냥.
오 이렇게 접목하는 건 괜찮은 것 같아. 그냥 곡 자체가 아리랑으로 하는 거지.
Woo! Yeah!
괜찮을 것 같아.
Yeah.
약간
소름 돋았다 지금.
형 약간 느끼는 게 나랑 비슷하구나.
좀 소름 돋았어.
뭐 어떻게 느꼈는데?
여기 뒤로 이렇게 확올 때가 있거든.
와야지.
오면은 그건 가는
Yeah,
거야.
yeah, yeah.
남준이가 들어봤나?
안 들어본 거 같죠?
I love that they're like that. I love that they were like, we need to add this to the song. Yeah. And then like they're walking there like Jimin and Jungkook, they're like, they're gonna hate us, they're gonna kill us. Hobie as well. It's like they're gonna hate it. We're changing the songs again. We're changing this thing. And they walk in there, what is it? Like, oh, this is so good. Woo! Yeah!
그러니까 랩이랑 노래 스타일이 약간 노래가 3개 섞여 있잖아요 지금.
이거 너무 멋있지 않냐? 나는 이
아니 그냥 약간 식빵이랑 돈가스랑 김치 넣어서 비빔밥 해먹는 느낌.
남준이 형, 왜 그거 존나 맛있어 보이냐?
I mean, that sounds fucking delicious to me. Oh, it sounds so good though. It sounds so good.
약간 지금 너무 아리랑 이게 너무 그대로 니마이로 그냥 내 귀에
시영이
박혀.
형은 거의 그냥 민요 창하시는 북불러다가 아예 제대로 녹음하자는 의견이시기도 해.
한국인이라서 그럴 수도 있어. 우리가 한국인이라서 이상하게 들릴 수도
나는
있는데.
존나 멋있거든 처음 듣자마자. 근데 나는 앨범 이름이 아리랑이라서 특별 무대 같아 그냥.
근데 난 이거 한국인 기준점으로 봤을 때 새끼들 완전 그냥 국뽕으로 그냥 가려고 작정을 했어.
정확해.
정확해
거야.
정확해. 이게 불편한 감정을 이어져.
난 물론 왜
I love that. I love Jimin and Jungkook. Like, come on, and Hobie as well. It's like this. Come on, come on.
난 다른 이제 문화의
Yeah.
사람들이 이걸 접했을 때는
Again, we know what they ended up going with. We know what they ended up going with, and it sounded fucking awesome. We know. It's interesting because so many people love that part, and it's like it's interesting to see that like they weren't sure about it, that they didn't know if they were even going to include it.
직접적이야.
아니야.
아니야. 아리랑을 너무 이게
갑자기 와사바리
아니야.
야 뭔가 나는 이 말도 뭔 말인지 알고 다 뭔 말인지 알겠는데 나는 근데 처음 들었을 때는 존나 좋았다. 약간 한국인이라서 피도 끓는 것도 있고.
아니, 나도 완전 반대는 아니고. 그러니까 이제 그 노래 가사 테마랑 잘 맞긴 해요. 일단 말이 투 말이 몸이랑 몸이 붙어서 그냥 여기서 존나 뛰자 이런 노래여가지고 이 노래 자체가.
그러니까.
아니 나는 할 수 있다고 막.
그냥 합의를 할 수 있는 어느 정도 선이 있을 것 같아.
50%까지 올라왔어. 어차피 아리랑으로 이미 하자고 한 이상 이미 구간이 확정이거든.
내 말이.
진짜 처음 한 번만 다시 들어볼까요?
가자.
오케이, 난 이 노래를 몰라.
오케이.
야, BTS 앨범 나왔대. 자, 정주행 시작한다. Let's go.
나는 소름이다.
Man, the second I'm done recording, I'm putting this song on. The second I'm done recording, I'm putting this song back on.
I need. What's your name, Twan? What's your name? I need the whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down. Let's get I got my eyes
Yeah.
on the front. The vibe is high, feet big. The vibe is high, let the builder. Big up from Africa to Korea. 총칼집보다 좀 쉬워. 인생을 잘 맞추면 a big world.
한국에서 마무리해야 할 작업들이 좀 남아 있는데 정리가 안 된 부분들도 많고 쉽지만은 않네요.
다들 머리가 컸기 때문에 이게 하나로 모이기가 정말 어려워요.
Woo! God damn it! God!
그냥 저희의 이제 두 번째 장인 셈이죠. 그럼에도 불구하고 우리가 지켜내 가야 될 부분은 우리가 여전히 한국에서 온 촌놈이라는 사실, 불편하지 않는 사실 하나.
That's where we're gonna end this part. That's where we're gonna end it. That's the perfect ending. That's the perfect ending, man. Go listen to Body again. Go listen to it again. It's so interesting. I love this documentary because, like I said, we know what happens. We know where they ended up. We know what they did. We know all of this. We know it all, right? But like hearing them like second guess themselves or doubt themselves or not like not be on the same page with certain things, it's so interesting to me. It's massively interesting because I wonder how many decisions they all made and then like what the like people said and that sort of stuff. Because for me, listening to Body like that is the only way I ever heard it. And same with all of you, right? We've never heard another version. And I cannot imagine it being anything else. And when they came with that idea to RM and Sugar, I imagine, because like, from a hit, like RM and Sugar are hip hop artists more than anything, right? They are all about, like, they're rappers. So, which I find interesting that the main two rappers, obviously you have Hobie as well, but the main two rappers with like rapping background and growing up in like the rap scene and everything like that, right? They thought it was too much. Because in hip hop music, in general, it's rare that you get too much in an instrumental. It's the opposite. They strip down the instrumental, the lyrics take vocal point, and that is the main part of your verses and your songs. It is your lyrics. Your lyrics are the most important part. So it makes sense for the rappers to be a little bit worried about having too much. But it makes it so good. Sometimes it can make it amazing. Some of the best songs, soundtracks, and scores have too much. Have a million different instruments, different vocals, different parts. And it is not about having too much. It's about making it all work. You have all the ingredients in front of you. You have to make sure you use every single one of them. And it has to work. And I feel like that's what we see with Body to Body. And it's so curious, like, that people weren't on board with that final version. When I think it is amazing. But again, like, the critiques make sense. They're worried about it. And it's so interesting that, like, you have all these adults in this room, all these friends, brothers, and they're trying to, like, work out what's, like, they're trying to find a middle ground. I think they nailed it. I truly don't think there's a bad song in this album. I think it is awesome. I'm not lying. And I love this documentary where we're seeing the creation process, like, in the past, where we know how it ended up. We know what they went with. We know what they created. We know what they decided to do. And it's so interesting hearing their thoughts and opinions about what the album should be called, what the concept should be, how it should flow, what should happen. When we know what happened. We know how the songs ended up. We know what they did. And I love that. I love that so much. What an awesome documentary. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to part 2. We'll finish up this documentary next week. And yeah, I just love this so much. I love our boys, man. I love it so much. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. Seeing this side of them is melting my heart, man. I love them. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend. Check out the Unblurred on Patreon. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.